Hello friends. Welcome to Spinal Cord Injury TV. Here on this channel we promote spinal cord injury community, with their visuals, and analyze their everyday to-day activities. Let's share with you compilation activities of Paraplegia in this series 31.
I'd try them out. I think they might be called roller skates and they're pretty popular, but I found them really hard to put on. As you can see here, the weird wheels on the bottom make them really hard to slip on from a seated position. Right off the bat, I think they just look a little goofy on me, and I don't know why they don't glide like other people's rolly shoes. I even tried with just one skate, but that still didn't really work. Overall, I just highly don't recommend these. They don't glide on me like they do others, and I have no idea why. I think I'll just stick to my Vans. What do you guys think? Cats seem to love wheelchairs. They jump on and off my lap as they please. I really think they view me as a mobile lap. And part of me also believes that they know my legs won't move as much to bother them when they are on my lap. Even when I'm not in my wheelchair and there's no lap to sit in, they still sit in my wheelchair all by themselves. What do you guys think? Is this a blessing, a curse, or a little of both?
Hello friends. Welcome to Spinal Cord Injury TV. Here on this channel we promote spinal cord injury community, with their visuals, and analyze their everyday to-day activities. In this video let's analyze pole walking exercise for paraplegic lady. For a paraplegic lady, pole walking, also known as Nordic walking, can be an excellent exercise option that promotes cardiovascular health, upper body strength, and overall fitness. Here's how she can perform pole walk exercises. 1. Equipment. She would need Nordic walking poles designed for individuals with mobility. These poles typically have ergonomic grips, adjustable lengths, and sturdy tips for stability. 2. Proper technique. Learning the correct pole walking technique is crucial. Here's a step-by-step guide. Hold the poles with a relaxed grip, wrists straight, and elbows slightly bent. Plant one pole slightly behind and to the side of the opposite foot. As she steps forward with that foot, push down on the pole to propel herself forward. Repeat the process with the opposite pole and foot, creating a rhythmic swinging motion. 3. Warm-up. Begin with a gentle warm-up to prepare the body for exercise. This could include arm circles, shoulder rolls, and gentle stretches for the upper body and lower body. 4. Starting slowly. Start with shorter distances and a slower pace to familiarize herself with the pole walking technique and build endurance gradually. 5. Posture. Maintain good posture throughout the exercise, with the chest lifted, shoulders relaxed, and core engaged. Avoid leaning too far forward or backward. 6. Terrain selection. Choose flat or gently sloping terrain with a firm surface for pole walking. Avoid uneven or slippery surfaces to prevent accidents. 7. Cool down. After completing the pole walk exercise, engage in a cool down routine that includes gentle stretches for the upper body, lower body, and back muscles. 8. Progression. As she becomes more comfortable and proficient with pole walking, gradually increase the duration, distance, and intensity of the workouts to continue challenging herself and improving fitness levels. By incorporating pole walk exercises into her routine, a paraplegic lady can enjoy the benefits of a full-body workout, improved cardiovascular fitness, enhanced upper body strength, and an enjoyable outdoor activity that promotes overall well-being. Hello friends. Welcome to Spinal Cord Injury TV. Here on this channel we promote spinal cord injury community, with their visuals, and analyze their everyday to-day activities. Adaptive swimming for individuals with paraplegia can be a highly beneficial and enjoyable form of exercise. Swimming is a non-weight-bearing and low-impact exercise, which is beneficial for individuals with limited mobility or those who may experience joint pain or discomfort with higher-impact activities. It also helps improve cardiovascular fitness. Swimming engages the cardiovascular system, helping to improve heart and lung health. It can also contribute to better circulation and overall cardiovascular fitness. Swimming involves movements of the arms, legs, and core, providing a comprehensive full-body workout. This can help strengthen muscles, improve flexibility, and enhance overall physical fitness. When engaging in adaptive swimming as a person with paraplegia, it's important to work with qualified instructors or therapists who have experience in adaptive sports and understand the specific needs and abilities of individuals with paralysis. They can provide guidance on proper techniques, safety precautions, and tailored exercise programs to maximize the benefits of swimming while minimizing risks. Living life as a paraplegic should not limit or restrain you to experience some adventures.
This is my first solo hot tub transfer. I started by laying down a towel just so when I slid across it didn't injure my skin. And then I start by inching my legs forward. Now I do have some spasticity still in my right leg, so that's why it bounces around like that. Then I just kind of start creeping forward. Normally I would try to do this from the side, but I couldn't lift myself over my wheel and side guard because the edge of this hot tub was pretty low, so I figured that this was the easiest way for me to do this by myself. Overall, I'd say this was a success.
You guys love seeing how I've adapted to doing everyday things, and swimming is one of my favorite things to do and one of your guys' favorite things to watch, so I want to show you guys how much better I am at getting in the pool by myself and swimming. Yes, I already know this is terrible for my skin, but you know, sometimes you just gotta live your best life. I did suffer a little bit. Yes, I did get a little sore from this, but, you know, I digress. So how I do this, I just scooch my way to the edge of the pool. Normally I do put a towel down, but you know what? We didn't do it this time. And then I just kind of plop myself in, hold my breath, and flop over, and then you just kind of float. There's this like misconception because you're paralyzed you can't swim or float, but if you throw a baby in the water, they can float and swim. I'm pretty proud of this, teaching myself to turn around. Keep in mind this is like chest level water, and I do have voluntary function in one of my legs, so when I'm in the water I'm able to use it to the best of my ability, which is also really good physical therapy for it, but that's how I go swimming, and honestly I've gotten so much better at it. Come with me as I take my new Key Mobility Rogue 2 wheelchair on its first adventure. Now, my wheelchairs have been critically damaged in flight before, so after a little bit of reading and research, I found out that if your wheelchair is small enough, you actually can request that it be stored in the cabin instead of with the cargo and the extra baggage. Because, fun fact, that is often where the wheelchairs are getting damaged. It's with the loading and the unloading. So I was able to request that it be stored in the cabin this time. However, this particular aircraft just wasn't large enough to accommodate my wheelchair in the mobility device closet because of their emergency medical equipment, which was fine. They got my wheelchair to the beach all in one piece without any damage. And look at her. She is stunning. She was meant for the beach. Look how gorgeous she looks. Because my new wheelchair is so much lighter, I wanted to show you guys how easy it was for me to maneuver over some tough terrain. So it doesn't quite look like it, but these were quite bumpy, and the ledges to get up onto the sidewalks were also quite aggressive, and I want to show off my skills, how easy it was for me to pop up my front casters to get around by myself. Now, normally inclines or any kind of ramps are quite hard for me, and again, you can't tell by this video, but this was quite steep. However, my new wheelchair is so much lighter than my other, I was able to do this all by myself with ease. Now, obviously, this is Key's first time on a vacation, so I had to take her swimming. I found it really easy to transfer in and out of my wheelchair, and it made swimming that much more fun. I also got some compliments from people that I normally don't get. They really liked the look of my wheelchair because it's so sleek, and they love it. We also got to watch some pretty amazing sunrises together. This wheelchair is so light and compact, I will definitely be traveling with it more. I can't wait to take it on more adventures and see where else my Key takes me.
Hello friends, welcome to Spinal Cord Injury TV. Here on this channel we promote spinal cord injury community, with their visuals, and analyze their everyday to-day activities. Workout for individual with paraplegia is good form of exercise that help keep the body fit. Focus on upper body exercises like push-ups, pull-ups, rows, and shoulder presses to build upper body strength. Use free weights, or weight machines adapted for wheelchair use. Stretch the shoulders, chest, and back regularly to maintain flexibility. Work with a physical therapist to develop a safe, personalized exercise program to avoid injuries. The key is finding activities you enjoy that work for your individual needs and abilities. Consistency is important for maintaining fitness with paraplegia.
One of my resolutions is to get back to working out. not to lose weight, but especially to gain strength, because that is so important for me, as I have to do everything with my arms because I'm paralyzed from the chest down. And I love taking advantage of this time and focus on what I'm also feeding my brain. Just like it's important to think about what you put inside your body, the same thing goes for your mind. So I listen to motivating and help me stay focused. Right now I'm listening to the title, You Are a Badass, and I'm really loving it. It's making me laugh, it's reminding me that I'm a badass, and sometimes we just all need either those reminders or we just need to learn how we can be a badass, and you can do that. You can try it for free for 30 days. So go download Audible, and I know you will love it as much as I do.
Hello friends. Welcome to Spinal Cord Injury TV. Here on this channel we promote spinal cord injury community, with their visuals, and analyze their everyday to-day activities. Finding accessible bathroom or restroom for individual living with spinal cord injury is very important when lodging in an hotel or any other place of an event. Putting into consideration that you be using the toilet or bathroom alone, having to transfer to the toilet seat or seating under the seat available for shower. One is to be very careful in the process of transferring to avoid fall off when you are to transfer independently. The paraplegic lady in this video tell us how she transfer using the bathroom and toilet, and also gave us some review about an accessible bathroom and toilet.
Accessibility doesn't always need to be medical looking, and this bathroom is a great example of that. With a wide sliding door, most wheelchairs can fit and have plenty of room to maneuver. The toilet area itself also has plenty of grab bars for maneuvering and transfers. There's a full-length mirror and a roll-under sink. But now for the star of the show, the shower. This is a hotel bathroom, so I wish my bathroom at home looked like this, but a detachable shower head is pretty much a necessity for me because I can't move my body in and out of the water has to come to me. Again, there's plenty of grab bars in the shower that are strong and sturdy. Not only is the shower beautifully functional for me, it can also flip up so that an able-bodied person can use it and have plenty of room. Accessibility doesn't need to be a sacrifice. You're correct. Being paralyzed does affect how I use the bathroom both ways. But lucky for you, I share way too much info about my disability online, so I'll explain. I use the toilet to go pee just like any other woman, except I use a wipe like this and a catheter. I scoot to the edge of my seat, put both of my feet on the ground, one hand on the toilet seat, one hand on the frame of my wheelchair, and then I just pivot. I keep hand sanitizer and other stuff in this little bag under my chair. I take my clothes off while seated on the toilet seat by shimmying, and then I put hand sanitizer on my hands, open up that wipe, obviously use it, use hand sanitizer again, open the catheter, pull it out, and I insert the tip of the catheter into my urethra, just based off muscle memory, and once the flow stops, I put the cap back on and throw it away. Obviously, like anyone else, use toilet paper, put my clothes back on, again, seated, pivot right back onto my wheelchair, close the toilet seat, and boom!
Hello friends. Welcome to Spinal Cord Injury TV. Here on this channel we promote spinal cord injury community, with their visuals, and analyze their everyday to-day activities. For individuals with paraplegia, the wheelchair transfer technique may varies. 1. From floor to wheelchair transfer. 2. From wheelchair to car transfer. 3. From wheelchair to sofa. 4. From bed to wheelchair transfer. 5. Wheelchair transfer to public bus or car. In whichever transfer you want to do as paraplegia, please ensure the wheelchair brakes are locked before and during the transfer. Practice the transfer technique regularly to build strength and confidence. Finally, have a caregiver provide physical assistance by supporting an area that you are finding it difficult to independently transfer.
So floor transfers are probably the most difficult transfer for people with spinal cord injuries. It's a very far distance to cover, and you'll see I have kind of short arms and not a lot of trunk control, so there's a lot of obstacles to overcome. And this is a new way of getting off the ground that's better for my arms in the long term, so I wanted to practice it. And I'm failing. I don't get up. And that is what I want to normalize more. Seeing people who are trying things for the first time, who are struggling, who are putting in that work, because we all have to start somewhere. But the internet and social media are filled with people who are getting it right, who've already practiced, who already know what they're doing. And it's hard to watch that a lot of times. So here's me normalizing all of us who fail, which is everyone. So floor transfers are probably the most difficult transfer for people with spinal cord injuries. It's a very far distance to cover, and you'll see I have kind of short arms and not a lot of trunk control. So there's a lot of obstacles to overcome. And this is a new way of getting off the ground that's better for my arms in the long term, so I wanted to practice it. And I'm failing. I don't get up. And that is what I want to normalize more. Seeing people who are trying things for the Okay, let's do this. So first thing is remove the cushion. That makes it easier, 2 or 3 inches that I don't have to get on top of, which is why I only do this transfer when I'm at home, because I know I can just transfer quickly onto my bed or couch and get back into the chair. And then I push myself up onto my foot plate. That brings me 1 step closer to the chair. I bring my feet in to get some leverage from the ground, and then a big old push up, 12 chins, or you're not doing it right. And then I am up and ready. I like to start with a prayer to the universe so that someone can just be on the lookout to keep me from busting my butt. And then I get both of my feet inside the car first. I find this helps with my hip swing. This isn't going to be my prettiest transfer ever, but I made it, and that's all that really matters. So I reach up and grab the very top of the car because I busted off that little handle, and we're in. So that's how I do it. Bye. So here's the thing with videos on the internet. Most of the time I watch a car transfer video, it's beautiful and it's perfect and it's how I aspire to be. But most of the time, that is not what mine look like. My car is very tall and I do not have very much core power because I am paralyzed from the chest down. So some days it goes smoothly and some days I am battling for my life, but the key is to do whatever you can to make the transfer work. And we did it. So this is realistic and I hope it helps.
Hello friends. Welcome to Spinal Cord Injury TV. Here on this channel we promote spinal cord injury community, with their visuals, and analyze their everyday to-day activities. Day in life of a paraplegic lady doing some exercises as paraplegia to help the body to keep fit. It okay to involve in an exercise once your therapist guide you through on particular exercise suitable
When I was
for
first
you.
paralyzed, I didn't have any sensation or movement from the waist down. Over time, I regained some small things, and one of those things recently happened to be bridges. If I have someone else pull on my knees, I'm able to push up myself. I can't push up that much, and I have to use my arms on the ground, but it's definitely more than nothing, which is what I started with. And I'm not actually sure why that assistance helps, but it definitely does, because without it, I can't get my butt off the ground at all. The Assistance from the other person doesn't do all the work though, because if I don't do anything, I just slide back, as shown a second ago. Even though some spinal cord injuries aren't capable of recovering at all, it's still so interesting seeing how people are still able to adapt, whether it be with their body or their circumstances. And I'm grateful to have what I do have back. I can't walk, but I can crawl. When I was paralyzed, I was told it was extremely unlikely I would walk again, and so far, that's been true. Sort of. I can't walk on my own, but I can walk with braces. Those early conversations always lacked nuance, because there's so many gray areas in terms of function after spinal cord injury, like crawling. I didn't realize I was able to crawl until maybe a year and a half after I was paralyzed. Lately, I've been challenging myself by trying to lift one arm off the ground while in the quadruped position. It's not perfect, but it's more than nothing, and little things like this are never discussed. Walking is important, obviously, but room should be made in these conversations for gray areas. Gray areas like crawling, kneeling, sports, assistive technology, sensation. There's so much lost, but there's also a lot you still have or can get. This exercise equipment is designed for wheelchair users at Mount Trashmore Park. Even wheelchair users should exercise, and this park makes that accessible to us. They have arm bikes that can be used slowly, quickly, forwards, backwards, and one-handedly. It's surprisingly versatile, as I was kind of struggling doing it one-handed. They also have equipment set lower, like for these overhead presses, which are also adjustable because I only used one of the weight plates instead of 3. They even have equipment designed for wheelchair users with leg function, because many disabled people could use this, although my legs personally are a little too no-worky, and the same park also has a swing that can be used by wheelchair users. It's just really nice seeing inclusive design in public places.
Welcome to Spinal Cord Injury TV. Here on this channel we promote spinal cord injury community, with their visuals, and analyze their everyday-to-day activities. Taking care of your skin as a paraplegia is very important in order to keep your skin healthy. One of the major injury that develop living with spinal cord injury is bedsore, and keeping safe away from that is by taking care of yourself. Involved in therapy that can keep you healthy. Paraplegic lady take us through her pedicure, facial skin care and water therapy routine in this video. Consult professional to guide you through.
People have asked me how I transferred when I go get my toes done. La gente me ha preguntado cómo es que me transfiero cuando voy a hacer mi pedicure. And so I wanted to show you guys. This is how I do it. Y les quería mostrar cómo lo hago. Yes, my legs are heavy. Mis piernas sí pesan. And as you saw, it wasn't very easy for me. Como vieron, no fue tan personal. Enjoy doing so much. I love the color. This is how they turned out. Espero que les guste esto. God bless. Bendiciones.
Yeah, filming.
We're filming?
Mm-hmm.
Hi guys, hola chicos. I'm in the hot tub and I'm so happy, honestly. Estoy aquí en el jacuzzi, estoy super feliz because I have not gotten in the hot tub this whole year. Right, baby?
Yeah.
This whole year, I have not been able to go in the hot tub. En todo este año no he podido...
Your foot. What? Show me your foot.
No he podido meterme al jacuzzi o a la alberca. O sea, nada. Because of my foot. As you guys can see, it's still healing. Como pueden ver, todavía está sanando mi pie. It's not fully done, but it's now like the wound is closed, so I can be in the pool, and it just feels so good. De verdad que se siente tan rico porque ya por lo menos la herida está cerrada y puedo estar aquí. And I'm just so happy. And you guys gotta see my toes. Wait, show them my toes. I just got my toes done. Courtesy of my baby. Cortesía de mi papacito, mi pedicure nuevo.
This one?
Y se ven muy lindos. Sí. ¿Verdad que sí, papacito?
Yeah.
Hello friends. Welcome to Spinal Cord Injury TV. Here on this channel we promote spinal cord injury community, with their visuals, and analyze their everyday to-day activities. For every miles individuals being a wheelchair user has cover in life is worth celebrating all the time as a survival. The date to celebrate International Wheelchair Day may be behind us, but celebrating every moments as a wheelchair user is what celebrating. Here are individuals celebrating their wins as a wheelchair user as International Wheelchair Day. International Wheelchair Day is observed annually on March 1st to raise awareness and celebrate the lives and achievements of wheelchair users worldwide. The day was first celebrated in 2008 and is aimed at promoting the independence, dignity and full participation in society of wheelchair users. The day encourages wheelchair users to get out and about, participate in their communities, and showcase their abilities. The day celebrates the progress that has been made in wheelchair accessibility and technology, while also highlighting the ongoing challenges wheelchair users face in terms of access, inclusion and social stigma. The goal is to change perceptions about wheelchair users and showcase their talents, skills and contributions to society.
Happy International Wheelchair Day. My wheelchair has allowed me to keep being myself, to keep loving life and doing things that I love. Pursue a career as a bilingual host and motivational speaker with a degree in communication. Become a model and content creator in LA. Always loving life, enjoying dancing. No matter what happens in life, live life to your fullest. Enjoy all adventures and be open-minded about new experiences. Value true love. Keep showing up for yourself. And don't be scared to raise your voice, especially for positive reasons. Always keep loving yourself and embrace who you are. Have fun, be yourself. My life in a wheelchair has allowed me to be involved with amazing projects for a great cause. And I'm so thankful. It's allowed me to have a mission and a drive. That is to help create more disability inclusion and to show everybody that we are just as worthy, beautiful, powerful, and capable just like anybody else. And yes, we may do things differently, but our differences are powerful. Being different is beautiful. And we just need to become more accepting of one another because we all have so much to offer to this world in so many ways. So I challenge you not to limit yourself in any way and do not let others limit you. When I first became paralyzed, if you would have told me I'd live all this, I wouldn't have believed you. But here I am. Love life.
What is up, everyone? Today is International Wheelchair Day. Truthfully, never a day that I thought I would be a part of, but here we are. And I want to show you guys what my journey has looked like as a wheelchair user over the last few years. Truthfully, I thought my life was over when they told me I couldn't walk again. But my wheelchair has shown me that I can still live life and do all the things I could before. It just looks a little different now. I've been able to make some amazing memories over the last 2 years especially as I've pushed myself out of my comfort zone. I've always said my wheelchair gave me back my life again, and I truly do mean that. I've been able to do and see some amazing things the last few years as I've pushed myself out of my comfort zone to show myself I am still able to do everything I wanted to before. And most of all, I got to get married this last fall. Now, obviously, my wheelchair was a huge part of my day, my mobility, and I was always so afraid what that was going to look like and how it was going to feel, and honestly, it didn't change a thing about my wedding day, and I've learned to love myself in my wheelchair and how I feel about myself, and that has been such a huge part of my journey. And I really want to thank the Motion team and Key Mobility for helping keep me mobile and setting me up with the perfect fit with the perfect wheelchair, because that really does matter. This is how they make custom backrests for wheelchairs. Because I'm an incomplete quadriplegic, I need a backrest that has a little bit more lateral support and lumbar support, and this is how they do it. So typically you do this in the wheelchair that you're getting the backrest put onto, however I didn't have that one with me, so we just used one in the same size as my other one. Here my OT was just balancing my hips and straightening them out to make sure we were getting the perfect fit. Then my OT comes behind me and gives me a bear hug, so the form is completely fitted to my back. This is basically a glorified beanbag, and it just sucks all of the air out and takes shape of your back. They were checking to make sure I had good scapular clearance, just to ensure I had the most comfort, and that this is taking the best shape of my back. Next, they just mark where they can cut off the excess material, and then this is the coolest part. Jill takes a 3D scan of this on an iPad, and it gets sent to the company, and this is how they make my backrest. I think that's so cool and so innovative, and want to show you guys that part. Next comes installation. This is a relatively easy process, and you can see here how much more lateral support I get, and this is the finished product.
Hello friends, welcome to Spinal Cord Injury TV. Here on this channel we promote spinal cord injury community, with their visuals, and analyze their every day-to-day activities. Living life in a wheelchair as a paraplegia involves adapting to a new way of mobility, navigating daily activities, and embracing independence and accessibility. Independence and mobility is a key factor living with spinal cord injury. Using a wheelchair provides mobility and independence, allowing someone to move around, perform tasks, and engage in activities both indoors and outdoors. Day in life of a paraplegia. Hello friends. Welcome to Spinal Cord Injury TV. Here on this channel we promote spinal cord injury community, with their visuals, and analyze their every day-to-day activities. In this video, let's discuss about using the equalizer equipment for someone living with spinal cord injury. Using an equalizer machine for exercise as a paraplegic can be a great way to work on your strength, flexibility, and overall fitness. These machines are designed to provide support and stability while allowing for a range of movements. Here are some tips to make the most out of your workouts with an equalizer machine. 1. Focus on core strength. Since paraplegia often affects the lower body, focus on exercises that strengthen your core muscles. This includes exercises like seated leg lifts, seated twists, and abdominal crunches. 2. Use proper form. Pay attention to your posture and form during exercises to avoid strain or injury. The equalizer machine should support your body properly, but make sure you're using it correctly for each exercise. 4. Include upper body workouts. Incorporate exercises that target your upper body, such as seated rows, chest presses, and shoulder presses. This will help improve your upper body strength and stability. 5. Gradually increase intensity. Start with lighter weights and lower resistance settings, then gradually increase the intensity as you build strength and endurance. Listen to your body and avoid pushing yourself too hard. 6. Include stretching. Don't forget to include stretching exercises in your routine to improve flexibility and prevent muscle tightness. 7. Stay consistent. Consistency is key to seeing progress. Aim to exercise regularly, following a schedule that works for you and allows for proper recovery time. Follow these tips and working closely with healthcare professionals, you can create a safe and effective exercise routine using an equalizer machine as a paraplegic. And also the equalizer offers several advantages for some individuals living with spinal cord injury. 1. Support and stability. Equalizer machines are designed to provide support and stability during exercises, which can be especially beneficial for individuals with limited mobility or balance issues due to paraplegia. This support allows you to perform a variety of movements safely. 2. Accessible workouts. These machines are often adjustable and can accommodate different body sizes and abilities. This makes them accessible for individuals with varying levels of paralysis or mobility restrictions. 3. Targeted muscle work. Equalizer machines allow you to target specific muscle groups, such as the core, upper body, and even some lower body muscles depending on your level of mobility. This targeted approach can help strengthen muscles, improve coordination, and enhance overall fitness. 4. Versatility. Many equalizer machines offer a range of exercises that can be performed while seated or in a supported position. This versatility allows you to create a well-rounded workout routine that targets different areas of the body. 5. Progress tracking. Some equalizer machines come equipped with features like adjustable resistance levels or digital displays that allow you to track your progress over time. This can be motivating and help you set and achieve fitness goals. 6. Improved circulation and range of motion. Regular exercise using an equalizer machine can contribute to improved circulation, flexibility, and range of motion, which are important for overall health and well-being. 7. Independence and empowerment. Being able to engage in structured exercise independently or with minimal assistance can boost confidence, promote a sense of independence, and contribute to a positive mindset. Overall, the advantage of using an equalizer machine lies in its ability to provide a safe, accessible, and effective way for individuals with paraplegia to engage in physical activity, improve fitness, and enhance quality of life. Finally, consult with a physical therapist. Before starting any exercise program, it's important to consult with a physical therapist who can assess your abilities and provide personalized guidance.
Please kindly click subscribe. Thanks for your support.